Welcome to Game Devs Play Games, where we play games while talking game design, and today we're playing some Diaries of the Space Janitor.
Spaceport Janitor.
Damn it.
You're so close.
Spaceport Janitor. I just got wrapped up in a moment. Okay, so
this is a game made by Sunday
Month. Sunday spelled like ice cream sundae. And published by Tiny Build.
Oh yeah, it is published by Tiny Build. So this game is charming but depressing. The best way to describe this is when Tony was asking Nathan how he felt about this game, or if Nathan thinks this is a good game, he said, "I don't know, but I love it."
I don't know, but I love it.
It's a weird game, and so we're gonna play it. I don't know if we're gonna do the whole thing. Oh, I forgot that
we get to
choose
pick a
our goddess. So
I don't actually know what it does.
I don't know either. It might not mean anything, right? But so the concept of this game is that we're a spaceport janitor. We are living in poverty.
How do they describe it? Sunday Month, actually, they wrote their little synopsis. They said it is a anti-adventure set in a alien bazaar.
Which, like, if that's not a selling point, I don't know what is. That's also the most indie description I think I've ever heard, which is also amazing. I think that's a good thing. One day you'll find your way off this ancient death trap of a planet. I don't know if this is loading or... There we go.
It takes a little bit.
As a lowly spaceport sanidrone, like sanitary drone, you're constantly reminded that your life is as worthless as the trash you peel off the dusty streets. How long have you scraped a meager living keeping the spaceport clean? The weeks and years blur together. And that's it. That's the narrative, right? We are a lowly spaceport janitor. We collect things and hope to sell them, and then we incinerate the rest.
Yeah, and then when you incinerate them, you get paid your very small wages.
Tiny wages. So it's a game that explains nothing but to its benefit, right? So like we see all this trash and we're like, okay, we can keep it, but why would we keep it? Because we have to destroy things. So you burn things up.
I love the little characters because as you walk by most of them, they just make noises, and they're all like fun little noises, like, yeah, this is how this guy talks. Some of them talk to you when they're important, but the rest just kind of walk by. Yeah, pick up this crumpled note. It's about dungeons. I wonder if it's important.
It says there's still treasure in the dungeons. Could your luck have changed?
Drop this.
Actually, containers
you keep.
Containers you keep. And I still haven't figured out what happens if you keep them all, but hopefully we'll see that.
So there's a lot of they put a lot of work in the aesthetic and the theme of this game. I love the currency. It's just weird how they did it, and I love it.
Right? It's this very like nondescript thing, but it feels very alien, but you still can like read it pretty well.
And you're looking at it, you're like, what is this number at the top? Is this like my health or something? And then the first time you go to a shop, they're like, hey, you spend some money here.
Hey, janitor, you need some more eyes? Yeah, sure. Or yeah, eyes. To get into the dungeon, or just for fun, The dungeon? Yeah, duh. This whole planet's covered in underground labyrinths loaded with loot. Are you new here? Did you say eyes? Yeah, eyes. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll buy these eyes.
The eye of the bed.
I like that the description is, are you superstitious?
They're all like weird little descriptions. So the first time I was just like scrolling through games and stuff like that, and I just saw the play videos of this, and I was like, it's like Mega Man Legends meets a narrative.
That's exactly how I took it too, right? And like, it's still very different from Mega Man Legends, but it has a very similar, feeling of exploration to it.
Yeah. Which was important in a game like that, but the art style really lends to it because you could see the very simple building blocks that they've used, and a lot of things they don't even like. It's two-dimensional, right? If you look at it from an angle, it just disappears because all it is it's just a line, and that really caters to their style that they have going with it.
Absolutely. So we just ate the eye, and now we're entering the dungeon. Yeah. You're too smart to go looking for danger. And you know that the sprawling treasure chambers beneath this part of town were picked clean long ago. But something beckons you in the dark. Could your luck be changing? Maybe there's still treasure to find.
And then all of a sudden, Mind blown.
Person perspective, which if you don't go in the dungeon right away after you eat the eye, I think you do just go into first person perspective and the above the dungeon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct anyway, but
I like how they put the credits into this. It's
oh,
awesome.
right. And like when I first played this, it took me a little while to realize that I needed to like go into the dungeon because they don't explain much, right? So that above ground area is very much like tutorial. Like you're kind of figuring things out, but you know, it's at low consequence because I don't think the day cycle really happens.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, that is a good point. I didn't realize that there wasn't nighttime hitting, which is important. The day cycle is important, and time passing is important in this game.
Mm-hmm. But as soon as you go into the dungeon,
is so cool looking.
And as soon as you go in the dungeon and you see those credits, you're like, ah, this is the start of the game.
Yeah, that's where I was supposed to go. Wah.
So I find it interesting that this door opens so slowly. This is like, obviously, you know, we have plenty of time. We can just walk around. But I think it's very much like a dramatic effect kind of thing. Like,
silly, especially once you see that. Because the first time I saw it, I was like, that was one of the gods I could have picked.
Right?
And like, then you turn around and you see all of them. And if you keep walking, look at the guy to your left. Or just like, and then walk sideways. Oh, they're following you. They're watching you.
I mean, it's kind of like the Billboard 2D sprite kind of thing, right? But like, and from a weird way, it is kind of like they're watching us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're watching you. And you see this guy on a skull, and you're like, hey, what's up there, Mr. Skull? Oh, God. Oh, God. Why? So this game starts off very strange, like right away.
Good morning. Today is Havana.
It was important because there was an area that said that it was closed. The area was closed off until Havana, which is today.
Oh yeah, we didn't really poke around those closed doors. And so this is the actual game, right? So we go through these daily cycles of like, we wake up, we can pull things out of our storage or we can throw things into storage. And then we can go over here and go, okay, let's turn this on and receive our payment. We burned 6 credits, or 6 things, which gets us 10 credits. Really not much, but we can look at our luck index. And our luck is negative 96.7. We are very unlucky people.
Very unlucky people.
Especially now that we are cursed with this skull thing.
What god did you pick?
Beb. Which is not the god that I chose in my first playthrough, but
look.
Beb is... Yeah, I don't know if the god that I chose before showed up
here.
Did
you pray? So religion is a thing that they go kind of heavy into the game. It's all over. It's nothing that they immediately throw in your face, but just by walking around, you're like, oh, here's an altar to this god, and then here's an altar to this god, and I don't really know exactly what all of it does, but it's here, and I guess I can find out.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
And then you get out into the world, and everything begins.
Mm-hmm. You have been saddled with a dread fate, custodian.
What do you mean?
You have been chosen to bear the skull in its terrible curse.
You know about it.
Ask me of what you wish, and I will tell you what I know.
What is the skull?
The skull is an ancient cursed item, one of many hidden within this world.
More questions.
Why was I cursed? You trespassed upon the planet's dungeons and so tempted adventure. You sought it out.
Yeah, why would I want to get cursed?
Heed my counsel, custodian, or suffer a terribly tedious existence. Whatever. Oh, garbage just appeared next to me. Let's see, and then tell me how to get rid of it. Seek the 3 pieces of the skull's instructional tablet. Combines, they will guide you. That doesn't help me at all. Heed my counsel, custodian. So that's the game, right? As far as I've gotten. So basically, now we have the objective of, we have a to-do list. So we pick up incinerate trash. That's just our normal custodial duties. We have to break the skull's curse, which to do that, we have to speak to Orlok in the pink market to kind of figure out how we're going to start this quest. So the whole point of the game is to survive by, burning things and selling things to keep enough money to feed ourselves and to constantly keep our gender in check, which is a mechanic that we'll get to at some point.
Very interesting mechanic.
Very
I love this little goopy guy. Look at him. Look at goopy guy.
I have cord, so I'm going to trade with him, and I'm going to sell this cord for 2.7 MC, which actually is not bad.
Not a whole lot, but at the same time, you usually don't get like basically any money.
You usually get like less than 1 MC.
So it's important. Well, yeah, we have. Well, we're running just about out of time here.
We can finish the conversation though before.
But it's. I guess I'll bring up the map later when we have more time to explore. But just the colors and the feeling of the game, and just like it is a bazaar. There's so much everything everywhere, and that's kind of what makes it amazing too, that you don't know where everything's at, and that's kind of important because it allows you to get lost in the game, and that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And like they help you right by showing you these little arrows, and it takes a little while to figure out what those arrows really represent.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to go into too, is there is no map, but the arrows on the ground are just a natural mechanic that are part of the art that allows you to find your way around things, because it's kind of like follow the yellow brick road. As long as you're following the red arrows, you will eventually circle back to where you wanted to go. And it's pretty amazing.
Oh, is this the guy we need to talk to?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You just skip through the text, you jerk.
I didn't realize
That's
this was
why
the guy.
I told you to chill out, but no, you get... Oh my god.
I thought it was just a random dude.
All right, well...
So this guy is like, hey, bring me some smut and I'll give you the information you're looking for.
Bring me something really oozy, because he's an ooze guy. So we gotta go back to the yellow area. What's...
This is a gender shift thing.
Oh, sweet. Keep it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was sitting on the...
I didn't know you could find them. It's a span gun.
Semi-automatic span gun.
Everything is broken, so you're not going to find anything worth much.
Unless you're very lucky.
But that's about all we have time for.
Yep.
So stop moving around and talking to people before you ruin anything else. Jeez. Also, a little skull guy coming up to you, talking to you. You can probably hear him screaming at you like, ah.
Yeah.
That's the worst curse ever. He's just like always hovering over you.
And annoying. When I first played this game, I had the volume cranked up really high too. Unaware that it was so loud, and I paused it and the skull was just like, Rah! And I was like, oh god.
Stop it, dude.
But we're at least going to do a few episodes on this, because we both really like this game.
Love it. It's awesome. Yeah, we definitely have more things to talk about too, so.
So, question of the day, I don't know, that's a little hard for this one. Maybe...
I mean, because really all we've got to really see is the art and aesthetics, so I guess the question is, how do you feel about the art style?
And what does it say about the game?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right, cool.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for more. I hope you guys like this, because if we get a lot of votes, we'll just keep playing it.
Yep.
And
Speaking of votes,
it'd be nice.
Please vote.
Yeah.
All right, till next time.
Bye, everyone.